a great answer to tech play from Terran, or from mech play rather.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Wait, what did he chase those mutas off with? What's in that composition there?
Just more Marines and SCVs for.
I saw the SCVs. It looked like they might have been moving out to repair the engineering bay that he just sniped.
Yeah, and Reason doing a great job. Like he's noticing, you know, he chased Bay off from this expansion with a creep, but knows that it's only a matter of time until it gets set up again. So take down the rocks, prepare for that backdoor attack, while harassing the front side with the mutas. So he knows like nothing's coming.
Yeah, and important, if you look at the Zerglings that are attacking that, you realize there's just enough Zerglings to cover the rocks. He is not devoting any more forces than he needs to that. Now that goes down hard. They're just a huge cloud of muses here. 1 or 2 turrets is not going to be enough to drive them away. They're just going to float around, snipe at opportunity targets. Oh, but he does notice the main force moving out. He's got to gather up. He's got some fungals ready on these infestors, and that is not a huge force.
No, the Reason should easily
needs to watch out for those tanks.
Oh, the infestors on move orders to go do fungal somewhere else. And one of them barely survives.
But that is a lot of
that one
Marines.
Marine really wants the kill. He wants it. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Infestor survives with like 8 hit points. Meanwhile, Bay's setting up his defense, splitting those Marines, putting them in a pretty good place to defend the tanks while the tanks can take shots.
Now that he's gotten set up, yes, this is going to be...
Unfortunate number of overlords out there caught in the open. Reason just sort of gesturing.
He's biding his time. Oh, there's the... Oh my god!
Wow.
47 Banelings are morphing right now.
That's a lot of Banelings, sir.
How many Banelings is that, Ben?
That is so many Banelings!
So many freaking Banelings. Gonna lose a few lings.
That rally point is like a rope.
Gonna lose a lot
come.
of lings. Oh!
Just melting everything.
Oh, more melting. Somebody needs to play yakety sax here. This is ridiculous.
Crap.
Chasing down all of the Marines.
And that's GG.
And good game. Oh, that was terrific. Oh, I'm so glad that happened. Reason, good job. Bay, good play. But Reason, holy shit, good job.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was quite the play there.
It's fantastic. We're going to see more games out of these guys, right?
Yeah.
I want
it's a best
more.
of 3 series. There's more
Yes.
coming. We're doing it.
Bay, pick up your shit, man. I want to see 3 out of this. I want 3 games from you.
Okay, I gotta reopen the Microsoft chat here. Join game. Alright.
Alright, guys.
Taking off, Andy?
Okay.
See ya. Have a good night, man.
Alright, we're losing some of our live audience, but that's okay because the ones on the internet are loyal.
Yeah.
Andy.
Don't be mean to Andy.
I can't be mean to Andy. He's too nice. Be like kicking a puppy.
That's horrible.
I mean, it's sure it's funny once you upload the video, but after that you feel bad. Alright, later, Andy. Game 2, game 2.
Alright, I have food count. Okay, got it. Will do. I've got to have the Microsoft chat back online and showing in-game chat, so you can use that too if that's better for you. I don't know. Some people are averse to the Justin TV chat. It's not getting used a lot. So have your words immortalized in the stream, or give me notes off to the side.
Yep, your call. Now, in a series, typically what we do is talk about the previous game and all the stuff we liked and everything that went on, but...
Hey, look, here's the food count. It's 8 to 8.
Good job.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But this is live, so everybody was just watching the awesome game.
Yeah, we don't have to recap that shit for you.
Yeah, so we're kind of screwed for filler here.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we are on the safety map. The one that you can go to no matter how your day's been, no matter who you're playing or what you're dealing with. It's just always going to be there for you. Nobody argues about this map. Everybody more or less thinks it's balanced. Even Reason, who has a lot to say concerning balance.
He does have many things as input to give freely, whether you ask for it or not.
Yeah, well, I wonder if he's going to ease up on his Terran is Imba.
After he just owned that?
Yeah, after he just spanked one in front of a live audience.
Kinda.
And a cry for battle cruisers. You don't see them enough.
Yeah, they're so slow. That's just all that bugs me about that.
Well, they are getting a speed upgrade. They're testing on the PTR, if I remember correctly, right? Public Talk Radio?
Yep. No, it's Test Realm.
Right.
Public Test Realm. I am reasonably sure. Someone can correct me. I'm sure someone knows better than I do, but I think that's what it is. Anyway.
Alright,
Are you kidding me? Someone's spamming the chat channel with giveaway stuff? Yeah, NATO confirms I'm right. Okay, how do I ban this sucker? You're... Ha 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 ha! He's banned for 10 minutes.
Bam.
Yeah! I can feel the power.
Have you ever got to drop a ban hammer before?
I just did.
How does it feel?
It was a small ban
This
hammer.
is your first ban hammer. This is the inaugural
a little bit
one.
tingly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to handle the chat in the next game.
Okay.
Somebody say something stupid.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to let you type on anything.
Oh, come on! Oh!
Ooh, very close to letting that gas finish, but...
Perfectly timed.
Right on top of that.
Perfectly timed.
Uh-huh. Already getting some speed. Queen coming out.
Yeah.
Bay's going to know everything that's going on for a very small moment here, and then he's going to die. That SCV's toast. He's a scrap heap. Ugh.
Aww.
There it goes. Poor guy. Does anybody... The drill looks a little bent, you know?
Well, yeah, it just freaking exploded.
It's a little bent. I don't like that it's bent.
Well, the normal drills aren't bent. That's what happens when you explode, Ben. Some things get
SCV
broken.
Explodes, it kind of bends it.
Oh! It's still continuing with the gas steal.
Yeah, he had to be pretty quick on that to save the drone, too.
Oh, and again!
He's just... Alright, well now this is approaching, like, bad manner at this point, maybe.
No, it's not. It's
We could
keeping Terran off
argue.
of his gas. There's no way he's
Okay.
going to see Banshees.
Yeah, I do know that he does hate Banshees,
Oh.
so... And it finally dies. Finally that extractor dies.
Keeping a
I'm
gas
sure Bay
steal
is
going.
super pleased about that.
Oh, yeah.
And does Reason know about... He doesn't know about the expansion. Okay,
Nope.
so that's building over here.
He will
was
see it when
not
it gets
quite
floats
close
out.
enough. Clever of Bay to build it away. I've definitely seen people screw that up and just show their expansion that they're building in their base.
Yeah, not great. Reason, good timing moving the queen down there, too. Some creep poops out. He's ready. Gonna vomit some larva. Awesome.
And a much bigger transfer than last
Awesome.
time.
Right,
Because
roaches.
he has more drones this time.
Roaches coming up.
You bet.
Now, roaches are the most effective before medevacs get out. So I think we're going to be seeing some early pressure out of... roaches and a baneling nest coming up, too. Stem on the way for Bay.
Oh, and Bay, unfortunately, supply locked, and building that command center just helped him out there. Since that is worth supply,
Yes, it is.
you bet.
Worth a decent amount of supply, too, isn't it? Isn't it worth 10?
Something like that.
Say something like a Hatcher.
It might be worth the initial, yeah.
Yeah, it should
1
be.
plus 10, I believe, is how it starts. So, Reason, grabbing a couple roaches.
The scan
Food
came
counts, neck and neck.
Bay knows about the roaches being produced.
Yep. He
I
also
might-
knows about this baneling nest.
I would
now.
expect to see some bunkers thrown
Although he
down
doesn't know
before
about
he
the layer, I don't
expands.
think. So,
Yeah, that is a relatively recent. Are you
development.
sure? I think he might have actually seen
Oh,
it.
okay. Well, we can look. Nope.
All right.
He doesn't see it morphing.
Yep, there's the bunkers.
So a bunch of lings on the way for Reason. Looks like he might be mounting an attack soon.
I would hope so. I think now would be a great time for him to move out.
Well, these bunkers are going to finish, and that's going to help. But the lings can always just run around. And if he goes through the Tasteless Secret Hallway, which Bay has plugged minorly and can see, but
if he does
yeah.
launch an attack, it's going to be without roach speed. So I think he's actually going to let the lings wrap around the bunkers and try to bring him down.
Okay.
Although 2 bunkers, that is a sticky situation.
Attack Lab looks like tanks. Bunch of idle racks. Yep, there's the siege mode, waiting for enough money to get a tank.
Yep. This window... Oh, he does have some lings running around in the mineral line. He picks off
Yeah,
at
he
least
just
one
Went and
SCV.
scouted a little bit there. Still got 14 of them hanging back here.
All right,
Excuse me,
I guess
12.
the attack is not coming. The window of
Nope.
where that would have been really effective has kind of closed. I think Reason's aware of that.
Yep. And gearing up to take another expansion. He doesn't see a lot of pressure coming from Bay, so he'll just sit back, drone up. Ooh, though reactors. 2 reactors from Bay, so
Ooh.
looks like a lot of Marines. A lot of Marines.
Now, he's seen the Roachworm with that scan. Did he see the Baneling nest in the main?
I think
Go
he
to
did
his
see
view
that.
real quick.
Yeah.
He saw it building. Yeah, he would have
saw
had to click on it.
I'm gonna guess that he knows that's there.
Yeah, with that in mind, I'm a little curious as to why he's going to double reactor barracks.
Because he likes Marines.
Oh, okay.
Also, his splits are pretty good. I mean, you saw how many Banelings Reason had to make last time. Because he was pretty much out by the end of that battle.
Looks like he's not going
Hooks
to bother with medevacs
and
either. He
Aspire.
does not have a starport yet, and none building.
Yeah, Bay just setting up his defense, hanging out. Got a couple tanks, but not very many.
Mute is
Looks like
on the
he's
way.
mostly going with the bio, though
Little
still
supply
not
blocks.
getting the starport.
Or no? Ah, I just finished. There we go.
Reason's going to clear out that scouting SCV and then go ahead and expand. So Bay should know that's there.
Relatively small force from Reason right now. But a much stronger economy. 53 drones to 35 SCVs.
Yeah, and with the 2 orbitals, that's pretty close, but Reason still has an advantage.
Oh yeah, and as soon as his third base
He
gets
just
up.
hasn't been pressured at all this game, so he can drone freely. And like when he was making 12 lings, those are the only lings he's made for a while.
She
There
looks
just
like-
haven't been a lot coming out here. You can see drones, overlords, buildings, upgrades, no units that attack until the mutas. So now he's free to just build up his muta numbers off of what looks to be about 3 bases, with a 4th coming sometime in the future. And without a starport, Bay doesn't have a way to harass that, so it looks like he's going to be playing a slow game, moving forward probably to the gold, since that's really key for Terran, especially if you're just going to go with mineral-heavy units like Marines.
I think with the unit composition he's going for, with tanks and no air support, he's got to take the gold. There's
Right.
nothing else
you
that's
kinda
close
have to
enough
push
to
down
the
the
ground.
middle if you're that stationary. You
Here
know,
we
he
go.
has stim, but again, no medevacs, so he can't drop. He doesn't have that extra mobility. Reason maneuvering around, protecting his outer bases.
Yeah, and he's got this.
Base setting up, and that tank finally gave up. It's like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna stay here. It's a huge ring of Marines, man.
Oh,
Well, Muta's coming into all the wrong places. They're gonna run
does
back into
not
base.
lose one. That was
Not
impressive.
Oh, the Marines coming from the corners, take out one. And going for the starport that is finally up, building a reactor.
There we go. Once those medevacs get into play, he will be a lot free to move around the map. There's good overlord positions around most of Reason's bases, though. Harass might not be great. If he gets spotted too far out, then those mutas can just come and pick off the full medevacs.
Yeah, I think Bay also hasn't seen a lot of Banelings yet, so he's not really worried about it. He may not be thinking about the fact that Banelings are coming.
And Banelings haven't really been made up to this point, but Baneling's speed has.
Right. You can see he's got all those upgrades.
Yeah, centrifugal hooks are ready, so all he needs is the time for one Baneling morph to convert his entire army into like marine
It's like somebody pressed
murdering
stop
death
on
balls. Yeah, it looks like he might have accidentally clicked S.
Yeah, and Reason just probing around all the corners, making sure that everything's covered.
He knows he's
Not
safe.
missing anything. He's scouted every base, checked every expansion. Bay preparing to expand, but kind of under some pressure from those mutas, since defending that is a little bit difficult. You're going to see a lot of racks. 4 more racks coming out.
Holy crap, that's a
In
lot of
terms of
racks.
supply, Reason's up 20, 25 supply there.
Yeah.
So unless he makes a big mistake, he does have a bit of an advantage. There are no Thors or anything out yet.
He's pushing out with bunkers. Wow, that is ultra safe. Bunkers,
Yeah, he is just doing a slow, methodical push with turrets in the middle.
but he's a little spread out, and
Holy
there's
crap.
mutas teasing around the back of his base. Looks like they got driven off by a pile of Marines left
Right.
behind.
Right. I mean, that's exactly what you should be doing. Either a pile of Marines or a bunch of turrets right along here is usually how I've seen it. I mean, I've seen General like stack 3 turrets basically on top of each other at this corner just to push the mutas back towards the center, where Terran can more easily expand along this lane. Or